And that's not something I would say that I ever really wanted to taste again. Hi, hello, and welcome to today's video. My name is Courtney. If this is the first video that you are joining for, hi, hello, and welcome. If not, welcome back. Today, we are going to be doing a battle of Starburst versus Skittles. Now look, I know it has been said that the inside of Skittles are essentially just Starburst. We're not going to get into that debate today. I'm curious, which do you prefer? Are you a Skittles person, a Starburst person? Do you love both? I'm personally a Skittles person, but today we're here because both of them have drinks for us to taste test. Skittles have collaborated or have been licensed by Sparkling Ice, which I have mentioned before on my vlog channel a good number of times, because Sparkling Ice, if you are unfamiliar, is I believe it's 0 calories, 0 sugar. Is it 0 calorie? It might have, the Starburst ones have 5 calories, so I'm not sure the regular ones have offhand. But if you like soda but don't want all of the negative side effects of soda, and you also don't like seltzer water where it's just kind of like flavored water, I personally love Sparkling Ice. They are wonderful. They have a great amount of carbonation. The flavors are really good. They also make wonderful chasers. So they have 4 flavors that are the 4 flavors of Starburst that we will be taste testing today. And then we have 4 Skittles drinks to taste test that are not associated with any known brand whatsoever. There's no other branding on the bottle. It doesn't say made or manufactured by. They're just 4 different Skittles drinks. I don't really know what else to call them. That are the regular, the tropical, the berry, and the sour Skittles. So let's get to taste testing. So I do have one of each for reference, just in case. Not that I don't think I can recall what they're supposed to taste like, you know, just had to make sure that I had them readily available. Okay, I feel like the pink is universally one of the top favorites of people. I'm curious what yours is. Please let me know in the comments, but we're gonna start with the pink. It is strawberry. It doesn't say much. It's Sparkling Ice, 0 sugar with vitamins and antioxidants. Let's try it. It smells good. That tastes as much like a pink Starburst as it possibly could without being like too overly sugary, too overly flavored. The Sparkling Ice flavors I feel like don't stick around for too long. Like they're not overpowering or anything like that. This is delicious. 10 out of 10. Okay, we're gonna go to orange because I actually really like the orange Starburst. I mean, I like all of them, let's be real. I know there are some people who there are just certain flavors they just don't like and don't eat. I personally like all of them. I don't know if that necessarily tastes like an orange Starburst. It kind of just tastes more like an orange flavor of the Sparkling Ice. I'm gonna go 8 out of 10 because it does taste good, but I don't think it tastes enough like a Starburst. Next up is the yellow one, which is lemon flavored. They do have a lemonade Sparkling Ice, so I'm curious to see how they're different. They smell the same. I wish I had them side by side because I do think that they also taste the same. This is very much just tastes like the lemonade. Isn't really giving much Starburst. It's 5 out of 10. Okay, I saved cherry for last because the cherry Starburst is actually personally my favorite Starburst, and I like to save what I'm hoping is the best for last. So I figure out of the 4, I'll save this one, which is why I'm going to be saving the sour one for last on the Skittles, but let's try it. They do also have a black cherry Sparkling Ice. This one is also very much giving Starburst. It is a very different cherry flavor. It's a stronger cherry flavor. It is very similar to an actual Starburst. It's not too overpowering. 10 out of 10 on this one. I'm very glad that we are finishing strong. Moving on to the Skittles, I figure we would start with the original Skittles. I think it's interesting that they're doing it by bag as opposed to individual flavors. So I'm interested to see how it tastes because all of the flavors of Skittles taste different. So this is gonna be interesting. I also know they're gonna be more juice-like as opposed to these that are more sparkling, not flavored water because they're a lot more flavored than normal flavored water. But I don't think this is going to be carbonated. I think it's gonna be more like juice. The smell is interesting. It tastes like the base of Skittles gum. Like back in the day, if you had Skittles gum, as you chewed on it, it had this very specific flavor once they were all mixed together. That's what this tastes like, and that's not something I would say that I ever really wanted to taste again. That's actually not great. I'm quite surprised and a bit disappointed. I'm gonna go 4 out of 10. I kind of feel bad, but like, I don't like that. I thought these would end up all, like, I thought I was gonna end up being like, and these would also make great chasers. Now I'm a little concerned. All right, we're going to go on to the wild berry next. I'm personally a big fan of the wild berry, the pink ones and the green ones are my favorite from this bag. This one smells better. It tastes a little better, but it's still kind of weird. I'm a little perplexed. I'm not sure what I expected these to taste like, but they are a little odd. 6 out of 10. I don't even know how to describe them. They don't really taste, like it's a juice. They're not carbonated. They're like juice-ish, but not as like flavorful and yummy as a juice. On to the tropical, I guess. Okay, this is actually the best smelling so far. It has a very fun, fruity, tropical smell. It also tastes the best so far. This has a really nice, fun, tropical flavor. But I think the best way to describe these is that I would expect to find these at the dollar store as like a below average, not super high quality juice. So it's not the greatest tasting thing in the world. It's not the worst tasting thing in the world, but like I'm gonna give this a 7 because it's been the best so far. But it's still not great. On to, I am a very save the best for last kind of person. Sour Skittles are my favorite. So I saved the sour one for last. I'm not as excited as I initially was. Let's try it. It's like fruity, lemon limey almost. It is very tart. It is very sweet. It almost needs to be like watered down, like it's almost a little syrupy. I'm gonna go 6 out of 10 because flavor-wise it's okay, but definitely not sour, definitely not what I was hoping for. That's what this tastes like, and that's not something I would say that I ever really wanted to taste again. I'm gonna be honest, I think this whole side was definitely not exactly what I was hoping for. I was very impressed by these two flavors on this side. I was a little disappointed because these two don't exactly taste like Starburst, but they're still good. These I'm a little perplexed by. I'm very interested to see Alex, my boyfriend's reaction when he tries these because he was initially going to do this taste test with me. We just didn't have time to do it together. I'm very curious to see his reaction. I think I'll probably leave it as the first comment in the comments so you can respond to his reaction with your thoughts on what you were expecting from this because it's not what I was expecting, to say the least. I didn't even get to open these. I might have to do that shortly here, but I would love to know your thoughts on today's video. Have you tried any of these? Are you going to? Do you want to? Have you tried the sparkling ices in any of the other flavors? I would love to know your thoughts. Either way, I thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, if you would give it a thumbs up and subscribe, you simultaneously help yourself stick around for the next video. but you also help support the channel, which I immensely appreciate. So I thank you again. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.